Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. At this channel, we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And this time, we're talking about the new moon in Aries. For you, that is in your 11th house. Your 11th house of groups, group activities. Your very public persona. So that's where we're going to be focusing on. So the new moon, you always like to take a little bit of time and sit down and write out what it is you want. What would you like the energy of the new moon to help you create in your life? All right. So be thinking about that. And now while we're getting a card here from Spirit to start, I'd like to thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, for helping me grow my channel. I really appreciate it. It really means so much to me. So what are we talking about for you? We have the end of a cycle. And it looks like it's romantic. Because you have the World card. And you have the Two of Cups. So, this could be ending a cycle that affects, okay, so say you've been dating a lot of people. Now you've narrowed down your choices and you're just dating one person. You could have a situation where it's an end of a cycle that affects your relationship with just one person. So perhaps you are taking a job or quitting a job, but somehow that affects your relationship with somebody. There's an emotional fulfillment from this. So it could be a best friend, but it's most likely like a significant other. Okay, let's just see what we get here. Let's just see what the cards say. Let's see what Spirit's going to tell us through the cards. All right, so your sun sign. Your sun sign is how you feel inside. It's the soul of you. It's the core of who you are. And your moon sign is how you interact and react to the world around you. And your rising sign is your personality. It's how the world views you. And so it's always a good idea to check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. If you don't know what those are, there is a calculator below that will help you to determine what they are. All right, so Gemini, it could definitely be the end of a relationship, or it could be the end of something that promotes a relationship. And it's really hard for me to tell, but it does say here that your commitment is being tested. And that could be your commitment to yourself, that could be your commitment to your partner, that could be your commitment to your hopes, your goals, your dreams. But this is in your, so whatever's happening, it feels like it's happening out there in public. So if, for instance, you are in the middle of a breakup, maybe this is the part where you go public with it. Or people are talking about it. It's it's the public part. People are going to see what's going on. Nothing is really going to be undercover. But we have the new moon in Scorpio, which is work through your fears. Work through your fears. And so if you're going through a breakup, then you would be like, oh, I didn't want anybody to know, or I wasn't ready, or I'm afraid I'm not going to manage, or whatever. But you're being encouraged to work through your fears, and your commitment's being tested. So it could also be, maybe you catch your significant other cheating, and you have to make a commitment either to the marriage or to yourself, or to yourself is a commitment to your marriage, however that works out for you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage, but, you know, the partnership, the relationship. So you have a lot happening here. So you have a lot happening. This is really heavy energy for this new moon. So I recommend that you sit down and you look at your life right now. And you say to yourself, this is what I want my life to look like, whatever that is. And then you write, I am. So I am in an emotionally satisfying relationship. I am financially secure. I am in love with my job. I am whatever it is. Okay, so you write it down though it's happening right now in the present tense. And then you also write down what you're grateful for. Take a look at your life and say, what are you grateful for? And write that down. And then turn it over to Spirit on the new moon, which is April 5th. So that's Friday. Burn it, turn it over to Spirit, and allow Spirit to that's at 4:50 a.m. on Friday, Eastern Standard Time. So, depending on where you are in the world, you want to make sure that you wait until after the moon goes goes new to do this, because otherwise you're in void of course, and it doesn't really plant the seeds of intention with the energy the way that the new moon would. So, make sure that you check your local listings for the right time. Okay, so you need to take care of yourself. You have self-care. Yeah, I feel like your commitment to yourself is being tested more than your commitment to the relationship. I feel like you need to prioritize yourself. This really looks like, because they came out the World card, which is an ending, and the Two of Cups. And the way they came out to me said it was the end of a major relationship. Not all Geminis are breaking up. If this isn't making any sense to you, be sure to check out your moon. Be sure to check out your rising. If you know what time you're born, you can do that. If it's not making sense to you, don't worry about it. Let's think about the rest of it that does make sense, okay? The parts that could be making sense is that you're facing your fears on something. It's an end of a cycle where you need to be facing your fears, where you need to be committed to your own self-care. It could be something like that, right? So make sure that this is making sense to you. Don't think that, oh my gosh, because I said this reading that somebody's cheating on you and you have to break up, okay? Don't do that. This can't be for everybody. All right, so, but we do have truth coming out, and we do have action-oriented energy. So we have the yang, and we have truth be told. So this new moon is going to create opportunities for conversations or information to come to you. And it's going to come from the public persona. I don't think you're going to find out what you want to know from your partner. I think that it's going to be the little bird that told you, because it's in your 11th house. So, information is going to come to you. The truth is going to come out about something. And you're going to have to take some kind of action. I hope that part of that action is that you remember that you are worthy and you are worthwhile, and you take care of yourself. Make yourself a priority. Make yourself a priority. So, it could be about a job or a career thing. Oh, okay. Maybe it is, because my face is now itching. Okay, so maybe the truth comes out. Maybe your company that you work for and you had no idea, and then all of a sudden you hear the factory's closing down, or they're shipping their main office overseas, or something like that. It could be something like that. So I feel like the information definitely comes from someplace else, though. Like you hear it in the public arena of your life. So you have crossing bridges. It's time for healing and connecting, mending and releasing. You're going to be doing a little moving on here. And grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Okay, so this is really important when you're doing your new moon intentions, that you make sure you count your blessings. Counting your blessings is going to be really important to helping you stay balanced, to helping you feel emotionally fulfilled. You have 2 cups still, and they're in the upright position, and they need to be full. And so one of those cups could be that you are getting support from the community, and the other one would be the self-care cup. So fill up your own cup and allow the people around you to help you fill up the other cup. And it could be that your significant other is the other one, and that what's going on has to do with your career, or you have to move, or something, right? Something, but there's a change. There's a change. You're going to be crossing a bridge, and I think once you cross that bridge, there's no going back. So something is ending. It's a major ending with the World card. And it's something that is emotional to you. But we can become emotionally attached to the places that we live, to the places that we work. So it doesn't have to be a relationship. It doesn't have to be an intimate partnership. It could be a work partnership. It could be a lot of things. But truth is coming out. You're going to hear it out in the public sector, or if you've been trying to keep a secret, it's coming out. Especially because that Scorpio card is oftentimes about secret keeping. And the fact that it's like face your fears. I think that if there's something you've been trying to keep quiet and trying not to let anybody know, they're going to know. Truth is going to be told. Energy, the yang energy is energy that's going out. So energy is going out. And I almost feel like you're going to be the one maybe telling. And if you've been trying to keep a secret, you're going to be telling everybody. If someone's been keeping a secret from you, someone's going to tell you. Like you're going to hear it or you're going to have to tell people. But information is coming out. You have labradorite. I don't know how to say these words, but it says take action. That's that yang energy. You're going to have to take some sort of an action. Crossing the bridge is taking an action. Taking care of yourself is taking an action. Don't forget that one. You have dreams and you have fertility. So crossing this bridge right here, ahead looks good. It's like walking out of the dark into the light. Ahead looks good. So don't forget to carry along your dreams, and the opportunity for growth is there. Fertility. That means that whatever you're leaving behind, you needed to. And ahead, there's good stuff. Oh, I just saw 1111. How nice is that? Okay, so there's good stuff ahead for you. So take care of yourself. Be grateful for the support and the love and the friendships and whatever it is that's good in your life, and understand that this ending had to happen. It just did. It had to happen. All right. Ooh, that's heavy. I will be back here for the full moon in Libra, and I'll be back every week. And of course, if you want some personal guidance, I do personal readings. That information is also below. And sometimes I go live, and when I go live, if you hit the notification button when you subscribe, I do take questions. And so if you're looking for a little guidance that way, then that's free help. So, all right, you take care of yourself, Gemini. I think this had to happen. Whatever it was, it had to happen. So now you just need to take care of yourself and face your fears. All right, I'll talk to you soon. You take care.